Tools coming for the Erie Police Department. A special unit will launch for full operation next week.
It is called the Crisis Intervention Unit, and it's making a return to the force after the unit stopped operations back in the early 2000s because of budget cuts. Tonight, our Caleb Yager is joining us from the alert desk. Caleb, you have the details on what this will be used for, what type of calls this crisis unit will go out on. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening to you both. The Juvenile Crime Unit was launched earlier this year to address the issue of growing youth violence in Erie. Well, ARP funds are also being put to use with a new operation with this, and it will be expanding the police department's efforts to try and make Erie a safer place to live.
During the first shift at 7 a.m. on Monday, the new Crisis Intervention Unit will be rolling out into action for the Erie Police Department. These officers have been in training with mental health professionals since Monday, and they will be responding to anything from domestic calls to homeless intervention, any situation that involves someone experiencing mental health issues.
They're going to be the experts in the field. If it's a mental breakdown, we're going to reach out to the counselors and hook these people up immediately.
Sergeant Mark Bellotti was with the Erie Police when the first unit was in operation back in the early 2000s. Now that it's returned, he's glad to be a part of it. Plus, it will lighten the workload.
Having this unit will give us the ability to take a little of that burden off the other patrol officers.
10 experienced officers have been appointed to the unit, with 9 of them on patrol plus a supervisor. The unit will be operational 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
As police officers in uniform, we're used to using our authority to have people do what we need them to do. That doesn't always work in this field.
But the most important factor in the success of the unit, according to the officers, are the relationships built within the community and with the service providers.
None of us are mental health professionals, and to have the contacts with those agencies, to be able to call them up and say, this is a situation we're having, I mean, it's invaluable.
Supervisor for the unit when it starts back up. But Chief Spizzarni, he also told me that this is an operation that hopefully 2 or 3 years from now down the road, people will be receiving the proper mental health assistance that they need. Live at the alert desk, Caleb Yager, Erie News Now.